Today is Saturday, June 25, 2022. Let us take a look at today's crypto headlines. FTX may be planning to purchase a stake in BlockFi. It seems NFT-themed Bored and Hungry restaurant no longer accepts crypto. Bitcoin network power demand falls to 10.65 gigawatts as hash rate sees 14% drop. Uniswap goes against the bearish trends, overtakes Ethereum. Please like, subscribe and turn on the notification button to keep supporting our channel. FTX may be planning to purchase a stake in BlockFi. Reportedly, ongoing talks followed BlockFi signing a term sheet with FTX to secure a $250 million revolving credit facility on Tuesday. Crypto exchange FTX is reportedly in talks to acquire a stake in BlockFi after the company issued a $250 million credit to the lending firm. According to a Friday report from the Wall Street Journal, FTX is currently in discussions with BlockFi regarding the crypto exchange purchasing a stake in the firm, but no equity agreement has been reached. The reported ongoing talks followed BlockFi signing a term sheet with FTX to secure a $250 million revolving credit facility on Tuesday. BlockFi does not comment on market rumors, a BlockFi spokesperson told Cointelegraph. We are still negotiating the terms of the deal and cannot share more information at this time. We anticipate sharing more on the terms of the deal with the public at a later date. FTX founder and CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF, has helped support many crypto projects in recent weeks amid a bear market forcing a lot of companies to reduce staff. Trading firm Alameda Research, under SBF's management, announced it had loaned 15,000 Bitcoin (BTC) to Voyager Digital on Wednesday aimed at covering losses from its exposure to Three Arrows Capital. Cointelegraph reported on Sunday that SBF said he believes Alameda and FTX have a responsibility to seriously consider stepping in, even if it is at a loss to ourselves, to stem contagion around the market downturn. Even if we weren't the ones who caused it or weren't involved in it. I think that's what's healthy for the ecosystem. And I want to do what can help it grow and thrive. It's unclear if FTX's reported intent to purchase a stake in BlockFi was related to financial difficulties at the crypto lending firm amid a bear market. However, in February the United States Securities and Exchange Commission ordered BlockFi to pay $50 million in settlement to the agency as well as $50 million to 32 state-level regulators over allegedly unregistered securities. It seems NFT-themed Bored and Hungry restaurant no longer accepts crypto. The alleged removal is a bit strange considering Bored and Hungry only opened its doors back in April. The Los Angeles Times reported Friday that recently opened NFT-themed burger joint Bored and Hungry no longer accepts cryptocurrency as a form of payment for its food. When questioned, one Bored and Hungry employee told the Los Angeles Times, "Not today, I don't know." The individual didn't give any indication of when the decision was made to cut crypto from the menu of payment options, nor did they know if crypto payments would be making a return. Bored and Hungry initially launched back in April of this year. At the time, one worker told the Los Angeles Times that the majority of its customers didn't seem to care about crypto payment options, also noting that customers were generally indifferent to the restaurant's fidelity to the crypto cause. Another Bored and Hungry restaurant patron told the Los Angeles Times, "People want to hold onto their Ethereum. They're not gonna want to use it." Customer Richard Rubalcaba said, "I don't know how crypto purchases would work with the crash." Many of the restaurant's patrons stated that they are not hardcore crypto enthusiasts, and simply frequent the establishment for the food. Customer Jessica Perez said, "We rate this up there with In-N-Out, maybe even better." Changes to venues' payment policies seem to fall in line with the overarching crypto and macroeconomical meltdown transpiring across the globe. But never fear, hungry crypto users. You can still visit Chipotle, which began accepting crypto payments earlier in June via Flexa. Several countries are facing relentless regulations and scrutiny, and there are issues of contagion in the crypto market. Bitcoin network power demand falls to 10.65 gigawatts as hash rate sees 14% drop. The Bitcoin network recorded the year 2022's lowest power demand of 10.65 gigawatts (GW). At its peak, the BTC network demanded 16.09 gigawatts of power. The overall power consumption of the Bitcoin BTC network recorded a drastic drop after mimicking the 2-week-long fall in the mining hash rate, which reduced the commuting power for mining BTC blocks to 199.225 exahash per second (AS). According to the data shared by the Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance, the Bitcoin network recorded the year 2022's lowest power demand of 10.65 gigawatts (GW). At its peak, the BTC network demanded 16.09 gigawatts of power. On June 16, a Cointelegraph report highlighted how the banking sector utilizes 56 times more energy than the Bitcoin ecosystem. Publisher Michel Kazaka, an IT engineer, cryptographer and consultant, said in an exclusive interview, "Bitcoin Lightning, and Bitcoin, in general, are really great and very efficient technological solutions that deserve to be adopted on a large scale. This invention is brilliant enough, efficient enough, and powerful enough to get mass adoption. The sudden reduction in Bitcoin's power demand can be attributed to the falling hash rate. The mining hash rate serves as a key security metric, the computing power required by BTC miners to successfully mine a block. Bitcoin's mining difficulty reached an all-time high of 231.428 AS on June 13, which was followed by over a minus 13.9% drop over 2 weeks. The latest breakdown of the hash rate distribution shows F2 Pool and Antpool as the biggest known miners, with each mining 81 and 80 blocks over the last 4 days respectively. A group of researchers, under federal funding, designed a class of stablecoin dubbed the Electricity Stablecoin, e-stablecoin, that would transmit energy as a form of information. As explained by Cointelegraph, the e-stablecoin would be minted through the input of 1 kilowatt-hour of electricity, plus a fee, which could then be used for transactions the same way as any stablecoin. Uniswap goes against the bearish trends, overtakes Ethereum. The top 100 Defy tokens showed signs of recovery after last week's mayhem, and many of these tokens registered double-digit gains. This past week, the decentralized finance, Defy, ecosystem tried gaining some momentum amid the bear market crash. Uniswap saw a trend reversal and overtook Ethereum regarding network fees paid. However, not all Defy protocols were as lucky, as Bancor had to pause its impermanent loss protection in the wake of a hostile market. DappRadar's report shows that the GameFi ecosystem continues to thrive despite the current downturn in the market. Solend invalidates Solana whale wallet takeover plan with second governance vote. The top 100 Defy tokens showed signs of recovery after last week's mayhem, and several of the tokens registered double-digit gains. Defy Summer 3.0? Uniswap overtakes Ethereum on fees, Defy outperforms. Decentralized exchange, DEX. Uniswap has overtaken its host blockchain Ethereum in terms of fees paid over a 7-day rolling average. The surge appears part of a recent spate of high demand for Defy amid the current bear market. Decentralized finance, Defy platforms such as Aave and Synthetic have seen surges in fees paid over the past 7 days, while their native tokens and others such as Compound, Comp, have also boomed in price. GameFi continues to grow despite crypto winter. DappRadar report. Blockchain games were the subject of the latest DappRadar XBGA Games Report number 5, published Tuesday. The report looked at healthy ecosystems and investments in GameFi and metaverse markets. The report covered several projects in detail, outlining their continued success and growth. Splinterlands, Illuvium, Galaverse and STEPN have continued bringing new players to their platforms, gaining financial interest and expanding their businesses. Bancor pauses impermanent loss protection citing hostile market conditions. Bancor, a Defy protocol often credited as the pioneer of the Defy space, paused its impermanent loss protection, ILP, function on Sunday, citing hostile market conditions. In a blog post on Monday, the Defy protocol noted that the ILP pause is a temporary measure to protect the protocol and the users. When a user gives liquidity to a liquidity pool, the ratio of their deposited assets changes at a later moment, potentially leaving investors with more of the lower value token. This is known as impermanent loss. Solend invalidates Solana whale wallet takeover plan with second governance vote. Solana-based Defy lending protocol Solend has created another governance vote to invalidate the recently approved proposal that gave Solend Labs emergency powers to access a whale's wallet to avoid liquidation. On Sunday, the crypto lending platform launched a governance vote titled SLND1, Mitigate Risk from Whale. It allowed Solend to reduce the risk the whale's liquidation poses to the market by letting the lending platform access the whale's wallet and letting the liquidations happen over the counter. Defy market overview. Analytical data reveals that Defy's total value locked registered a minor recovery rising above $56 billion. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView shows that Defy's top 100 tokens by market capitalization were on the move, and many of the tokens registered double-digit gains over the past week. The majority of the Defy tokens in the top 100 ranking by market cap were trading in green. Synthetic, SYX, registered the biggest gain with a 90% surge over the past week, followed by Uniswap, Uni, which saw a 37% appreciation in price in the past 7 days. Comp gained 31%, while Thorchain, Thor, saw a 22% rise. Before you go. Celsius Network, the lending platform that has been in trouble over liquidations and lack of capital, saw a community-led short squeeze of its native token, CEL. It registered a 300% jump over the past week amid market uncertainty over its future. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you won't miss any update.